This is Jerry with Jerry's Retirement Wisdom. It's a beautiful day here in Florida and I'm outside. We're going to finish up the storage lockers here on the boat and a few other odds and ends. Then maybe I'll give you a tour and show you all my improvements. Why don't you come along? First thing we need to do is measure and cut some carpet and get it installed. Basically we're going to staple it in the front and then use our liquid nails to fasten it down to the insides of our storage box. Looks like we need 11 inches on each side and about 30 inches across, so about 52 inches. Got our 52 inches. Good. Now we're going to figure out what it will take to go down the front, which is 10 inches. And we'll need 2 to staple. That's 12. That's 32. 2 to staple. 34 inches. So we'll cut ourselves 34 the other way. You'll recall we gave ourselves 11 inches inside. That's right there. It's laying right where it needs to be. We're going to staple right under here to get it started. Upside down and backwards, but so it goes sometimes. Probably the next thing we'll need to do is lay in some liquid nails as our glue. We're going to use this Pepsi cart and give ourselves a place to lay that liquid nails down so we don't end up splitting it all over the boat or something. Yes, it happens. So there. So we get started with the liquid nails. It comes in a caulk and gun type tube. Cut the end off. Right. Poke it with something. Get it started. Use it for a box. Okay. Now we're just going to pull our carpet out of the way. Clear up here. And then we're just going to lay in some liquid nail material all across the bottom and the sides. Start laying our carpet in. As we go here, we'll do some trimming because we'll need it to lay all the way across. And that's probably the easiest to accomplish. Now we can get to it. Alright, let's lay our carpet up in here tight right across the middle. Get it established, and we'll start working it into the corner. Some cuts. Get the sides a couple more inches than the corner spot. We've got our carpet in place, and we've also painted up the edges so they match. And that'll look good. All we need to do now is replace the lid, and we've got this storage compartment finished up. We'll leave that open to dry and get busy on the outfit. Take a look here inside the storage locker. It's nice and carpeted all the way around. I'll take you on a little tour of the boat since it's pretty well complete now, and show you some of the improvements I've made. Of course, you've seen my video about the poor man's pole anchor. That's right here. Over here we have the poor man's winch system, which we added to the boat. Of course, when I got the boat, it didn't have a trolling motor, nor did it have a power motor. So this is a Minn Kota, a 40-pound thrust trolling motor I've added. It's in here. Inside of here is where we have our 2 batteries. It came with just 1 battery to work the bilge pump, but I added a second one for the trolling motor. I've also got my no-co charger down there, so I don't have to hook a car battery charger to the boat whenever I need to charge my batteries. Inside here I've got my power to my bilge pump, my depth finder. These are my navigation lights and whatnot, and I have what I call deck lights. I also added a 12-volt adapter, and I've got a USB charger here, so I can charge my cell phone if I need to. I'm out on the boat, and the 12-volt adapter runs the bubbler for my minnow bucket. I've got a Hush Bubbles 2-way air pump. It runs off a 12-volt DC or 2D batteries. You'll remember the video where I made this. I use this when I'm out on the boat to hold my camera. I can put it right here in one of these rod holders. Across the way, I've got a little utility basket. Let's see what all is in here that you might recognize. Remember, I told you to use a red Sharpie to mark the gills on your crankbaits. Lighter. Got my golf ball crankbait retrievers. See it saw that video. Some super glue. This we made from a crochet hook to remove hooks from the fish's throat. There's my garden shears from Dollar Tree that I use to cut line. Across the way is my storage lockers. On this side I have a storage locker. It's got my bobbers. You'll remember this from a previous video. That's my buoy. We made this chain stringer from shower curtain rings and a piece of chain, and I use these to store all of my worms. So in case you're wondering, when I do these hacks, I actually do put a lot of them to use on my boat. This storage locker back here we just finished. Got the carpet in it, and that's usually where I keep my life jackets. This is my net, and it's got pool noodle on it that I use for the flotation. In an upcoming video, we're going to talk about another way to do that. I added a 9.8 horsepower Evinrude when I bought the boat, and it gets us around pretty good. And you'll recall, when I first got this boat, all it had was 3 bench seats and that little bit of front deck that they built. But I added the removable uprights for the seats, and that really makes a big difference. So those work really nice. We take them off when we're running the gas motor. It's a little bit too high center if we don't do that. Well, here we have our storage locker for our rod storage that we added. You recall that video as well. And that's completed. I had a Subscribers say I must look like the Beverly Hillbillies going down the road in my boat. With the improvements I've made, it makes it a nice little bass fishing machine. Well, this has been Jerry with Jerry's Retirement Wisdom. We've finished our storage locker project. Looks like it turned out pretty good, and I hope you enjoyed the tour of the boat. If you like our videos, be sure to like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. If you'd like to see some more of my videos, just click right there. We'll see you next time.